Hi, it's Raina. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to work on some quest for the Playful Season 1.6 update. Alright, we're going to try to see if the next Luke 1 they'll let me do that. This is somebody different. Ask Testoro about his worries. Let's see what's going on with that. She won't make it back in time for Playful Hearts Day after all. Looks like I'll have to send her the gift by mail. Never mind. I should think about how to find Cloud first. How am I supposed to find Cloud amongst all these florist sheep? A florist sheep named Cloud? That's actually a really good name. Oh, you scared me. My heart just skipped a beat. Sorry, Mr. Testoro, are you alright? I'm alright. I just got a little distracted reading a letter from my daughter. Your daughter doesn't live here? Starly, my daughter is studying in Sia. She usually comes home for the holidays, but this year she's staying at school to prepare for her exams. She's doing well, always getting good grades. She's been recognized as an outstanding student and has earned multiple scholarships. Her teachers say that if she keeps it up, she'll have no trouble getting into the best art academy. That's really impressive. Since she can't come home for Playful Hearts Day this year, she asked me to take a photo of her best friend, Cloud. She's really missing her florist sheep buddy, especially this time of the year. But I've always been so busy with work that I never got to know Cloud. Honestly, all these florist sheep around here, I'm not even sure which one Cloud is. Plus, the dye workshop needs me too. I'm not sure what I should do. On such a special holiday, Starly must be feeling homesick while away at school. Perhaps Momo and I can help. We can take care of that photo for you. That's right. How hard could it be to find a florist sheep? Leave it to us. That's wonderful. Speaking of which, Starly is about the same age as Nikki. I can't be there with her, so all I can do is work hard to provide her with a better life. Your daughter is a bright girl. I'm sure she understands. You're right. I'm counting on you to take a photo of Cloud. Thank you. When Starly was living at home, she'd always play around here. You might want to check the flower field. There are plenty of florist sheep over there. Let's head there now, Nikki. Alright, so My Florist Sheep Friend. That's what this quest is, and we're supposed to go find Cloud, but they didn't really give us any idea how. Looks like Mr. Testoro is right. Okay, there's a shepherd over there. They said go ask him. Because they're not giving us anything to look for, other than it's a sheep. Oh, here's Luke. Almost done gathering all the fluorescent wool. The sheep have been acting up lately, so jumpy. I need a plan. Excuse me, we're looking for a florist sheep named Cloud, but these sheep look all the same to me. Do you happen to know which one is Cloud? The same? How could they look the same? To a shepherd like me, each sheep has its own unique personality, soul, and even wool. But they all look so white and fluffy, don't they? It's hard to tell things like personality and soul just by looking at them. To tell one sheep from another, you can't just rely on appearances. You need to observe with your heart and feel with your hands. For example, grooming them is a great way. It not only helps you tell the sheep apart, but it also allows you to understand their personalities and souls. It can also what? It can also get you some fluorescent wool. That sounds good. That's right. Fluorescent wool is amazing. Soft and fluffy. It even gives fabric a sweet floral scent. Something feels off. You're not just trying to trick us into helping you gather wool, are you? Oh, of course not. While I do need some fluorescent wool, everything I've said is based on my personal experience. I am a shepherd after all. Shepherds don't lie. Anyone could potentially be a liar, so you don't know which one is Cloud? Of course I do. I just wanted to teach you how to tell the sheep apart. Once you learn, you'll be able to recognize any sheep, be it Cloud, Moon, or even Bud, just with a glance. We'll give it a try then. If grooming the sheep really helps us understand their unique traits, we should be able to find Cloud in no time. Leave the fluorescent wool to us. Think of it as our way of thanking you for teaching us how to tell the sheep apart. You're too kind, Nikki. I only need 2 portions of fluorescent wool. Thank you so much. Okay. So groom 2 florist sheep and discover their unique traits. Okay, so I groomed 1, but it didn't tell me anything about traits. How did it go, Nikki? Were you able to tell the sheep apart? Not really. They enjoyed being groomed, but I didn't notice much else. Let's go back and ask Luke. Remember, when grooming, you must put your heart and soul into it. Clear your mind and focus on truly feeling the difference between each sheep. Also, could you please help me collect 2 portions of fluorescent wool? We're back, Mr. Luke. Here's the wool. As for the differences, I'm afraid I didn't notice anything special. Huh, I knew you were trying to fool us. Really? But didn't you notice how happy they were, and how each one responded just a little differently while being groomed? Some sheep can't stop fidgeting while being groomed, and others just lie quietly and enjoy it. You didn't notice any of that? Maybe a little, but it wasn't enough to tell them apart, let alone figure out which one is Cloud. You do have a point. So, do you or do you not know which one is Cloud? Aren't you a shepherd? You can't even tell your own sheep apart? Of course I can tell them apart. Cloud is that florist sheep right there. Are you sure? A fluffy white sheep that produces fluorescent wool. How could it possibly be a florist sheep? Were you even listening to us? You can't tell apart a florist sheep and a florist sheep. How can you tell? Tell me, young lady, why are you looking for Cloud? Nikki explained the reasons. What's the big deal? All florist sheep look the same. Just pick one and take a photo. No one will know the difference. What are you talking about? Cloud is Starly's friend. She obviously knows Cloud better than anyone else and would definitely be able to tell the difference. Well, young lady, I know every sheep in this flower field, but there isn't a sheep named Cloud here. Mr. Testoro said Starly would often play around the dye workshop. If Cloud's not in this flower field, then where could it be? Around the dye workshop? Lately I've seen a sad-looking florist sheep wandering through the flower field toward the woods. Could that be Cloud? The woods aren't far from here. Regardless, we should go take a look. Thank you, Miss Coral and Mr. Luke. Wait a minute. Miss Nikki and Momo? What happened earlier is on me. I didn't help. I gave some bad advice. I'm sorry. Please take these 3 portions of fluorescent wool as an apology. I hope you find Cloud soon. Alright, so we're supposed to find the sad sheep. Okay, I'm gonna say that's there. Not yet. Here we go. There really is a sheep here. Okay, we're supposed to take a photo. Is this the sheep Luke was talking about? Honestly, it doesn't look much different than the other sheep. We got the photo. Let's head back and show Mr. Testoro. You've already managed to get a photo of Cloud? You really are the most reliable. With this, I can finally write back to my daughter tonight. Let me take a look. We found this sad little sheep in the woods nearby. We're not entirely sure it's Cloud, though. The woods, the little sheep, Cloud, it's all starting to come back to me. When Starly was little, she used to run off to the woods and play by herself. She'd always come back covered in bits of wool, grass, and leaves. Back then, I was busy with work and wasn't able to spend much time with her. All I could do was wash the dirt off her clothes and remind her to stay safe while playing outside. Sometimes she was still awake when I got home from work, and she would tell me about her friend. But I was always so tired I didn't really listen, and just assumed one of the neighborhood children was named Cloud. When you're that tired, it's easy to ignore what other people are saying. However, that's no excuse for neglecting your daughter. You're right, it feels like I realized this too late. Time flew by, and before I knew it, she was already on her way to study in Cecilia. If only I could turn back time. I'd spend more time with her, really listen to what she had to say, and get to know her dear friend Cloud as well. We can't turn back time, but our love will always go on. Every moment now becomes a precious memory in the future. Cherishing the present is the best way to make up for the past. You're absolutely right. Thank you for taking the photo and for listening to me ramble on. The sheep in the photo must be Cloud. It does look a bit sad. Up until this year, Starly would always come back for Playful Hearts Day. Perhaps Cloud is just missing her. Speaking of which, when we went to take the photo, Cloud was quietly gazing out from the woods, almost as if waiting for someone. I guess just like you, Cloud is hoping Starly would come back this Playful Hearts Day. Even though Starly can't make it home this year, my letter and this photo will let her know that both Cloud and I are missing her. I'm heading back now to send out my letter. Thank you so much. May you have a wonderful Playful Hearts Day. Alright, so that's the end of My Florist Sheep Friend. I wish she would have went and got the sheep so it's taken care of. I feel bad for it. Alright, so that is the end of that quest, and I'm going to move on to another one. But until then, I hope you're enjoying your game. Thanks for watching, and have an awesome day.